Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be seeing an extremely excellent and an easy way to create the orange and teal effect in Photoshop. So without wasting any more time, let's jump straight into the tutorial. So here you have this beautiful image which was downloaded from Unsplash. You can find the same image linked up in the description and you can work along with me. So first of all, we'll go to image, mode and then lab color. Select that, then go to channels, select the A channel, Control A, Control C, then come to the B channel, Control V, select the lab color mode, go to layers, Control D to deselect, go to image, mode and then change it back to RGB. So that's the end of the tutorial. I am joking. Let's do some more things. So first of all, we'll add a vibrance adjustment layer. And see, this is the before and after. It was a little bit tougher maybe for you. So let's make it more simpler. So just let's undo everything. I have an action for you which will also be linked up in the description. Just download it, bring it to Photoshop, play it and everything will be done for you. So this is the action. You can open actions from window and then go to actions from here. Then just import this. For importing, just click on this sandwich icon here and then from here you can go to load actions. Then you will browse the action where you have downloaded it and then you have to just play it. Click on this and then just hit play. It will be played and will do everything automatically for you. Even it will change the mode back to RGB. So now it can be said that the tutorial has ended. For some of the people or most of the people who do not want to know the concept behind the process, and if you are not one of them, it will be a long video for you and it may be boring. It may or may not go over your head, but if you want to understand it, you can stick to the end. So for the nerdy guys, I have a complete detailed explanation that how this is working. So for that, first of all, we will have to understand what are channels. So we will take the easiest channel, that is the RGB channel to start with. Here in the RGB channel, you can see that there is a red, green and blue channel. What are these channels basically? These channels are black and white representation of the colors present in the image. For example, the bright areas in the blue channel will represent the blues or the blue areas and the dark areas will represent yellow. Because yellow is the complementary of blue, you can visually see that. Let me change it to RGB and here you can see that here we have lot of blues here. These areas, just focus on these areas. Just keep an eye over there. See, this area is little bit brighter and this area is little bit darker. It is very difficult to see here, so I have a better way or method to show you. Let me change it to blue. See, this is the blue and this is the yellow. When I change it to blue channel, the blue one becomes almost white or it is white and the yellow becomes black. So what I said, the channels are the black and white representation of the colors present. Similar goes for the green channel and the red channel. If it has lot of greens, then the green channel will be brighter. If it has lot of reds, the red channel will be brighter. So the case is same with the different modes here. Every mode here has different channel meanings. The printing mode is the CMYK, it has different meaning, but we'll not talk about that in this video. We'll talk about the lab color mode here. So for the lab color mode, I have prepared some notes for you here. See, this is the notes, but this is the pictorial representation of the lab color mode. In the lab color mode, which means L, A and B. L stands for luminosity, which is the gray values or the luminosity values of the image, which goes from 0 as black to 255 as white. Sorry, just ignore this 0. This will be 128. I made it myself, so there was a mistake in making this. So just ignore that. It will be 0 as black and 255 as white. Just ignore this channel. We don't require the luminosity channel in this video. So we'll go to the A and B channel. Let's head over to the A channel. the magenta areas of the image will be brighter in the A channel, because on the right hand side, that is the bright side, we have magentas. And if the areas in the image is green, those areas will be darker in the A channel. Similarly goes for the blue channel. If the areas have lot of yellow, then the channel will be brighter in the B channel and darker in the blue areas. If you remember what I did few minutes back, is that I pasted the A channel to the B channel. That is, I pasted the areas of magentas and greens to the B channel. The brighter areas were magenta and the darker areas were green. So the brighter area of the A channel, when pasted to the B channel, it will make those areas also brighter. And when bright is interpreted by Photoshop in the B channel, it converts those areas to yellow. Similarly, when the darker areas were pasted to the B channel, it interpreted those dark areas as blue. That is, we are combining greens and blues in the same areas and magentas and yellows in the same areas. And why do they give a orange and teal effect? See, I will show you to you here. When we mix green with blue, because they are in the same areas, so it will give a cyanis bluish color. And when we mix magenta with yellow, this is magenta with a reduced opacity, it will give a orangish color. This is also difficult to see, so I will show you a better way. Wait, let me show it to you. This is a color wheel, and in this color wheel, when we mix magenta with yellows, we will get orange, this middle line. And when we mix blues with greens, we will get this center line, that is cyanis color. So when this cyanis and oranges color mixes up, we get the orange teal effect in this image. Whatever I explained, that was a bit tricky, but you can visually see that in the image. Like if you turn on the original image here, see, these are the green areas, means these will be darker in the A channel. So when you apply blues by pasting it, see, it becomes bluish, and the combination of both the colors give you a cyanis color. Similarly, if you see for the skin tone, which contains lot of magentas, when you apply yellowish color to the magenta areas, see, you get a orangish color. That is how the channels in the LAB color mode mixes up to give you this color grading. So that's it for the tutorial. If you liked it, just hit that like button and don't forget to give a subscribe and turn on the bell to stay notified for my further videos. So now I will see you in the next video. Until then, good night.